well, you can argue he is the greatest welterweight champion in UFC history, even if he does not make the walk as such here tonight. The Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman, chasing further greatness under the lights tonight.
Just chasing greatness. He's done that time and time again. This guy's profile continues to evolve from becoming the welterweight champion of the world to passing George St. Pierre in the welterweight rankings to being a star in movies with speaking roles.
Yeah.
The guy is doing everything. But ultimately, in order to do all that, he's got to win. He's got to win tonight, and he has won on many occasions. How does he bounce back from that loss to Leon Edwards? It's time to find out.
You're exactly right, and in the aftermath of that Edwards result at UFC 278, he seemed to handle things pretty well, but obviously that clock is about to start, and all eyes are going to be on the former champ, Kamaru Usman. The Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman, has stepped into the octagon. This time he wants to leave with that championship belt. All right, folks, here we go. All eyes are on the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. Future might be in the UFC Hall of Fame, but he certainly didn't want to hear that noise in the fighter meeting. He is focused on the present, and that is this significant challenge against the #1 contender tonight.
Yeah, he's not looking down the line. This is the guy that lives in the here and now. He told us the other day, John, that he has so many more defenses to put himself alongside the great welterweight champions, Kamaru Usman and George St. Pierre. He has got a real idea of where he wants to go, and he feels like tonight is just another step in the road to greatness.
And he's been inspired by all of those great welterweights that preceded him, Leon Edwards among them. Now it's his turn to shine on a big stage yet again. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Hughes.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one. All right, so here we are in Las Vegas, Nevada, inside the T-Mobile Arena. This has really become the UFC's home base here in Vegas since 2016, and you competed on that inaugural night. UFC 200 was a big one.
I got to stand across the octagon from one of the greatest fighters of all time, Anderson Silva. But the roof was blown off at UFC 200. So many stars and legends competed on that night. I'm glad I was able to stand amongst it tonight and to make your mark on this great arena. Oh, that's a nice strike. That was a nice transition. That was right off the strike into the takedown, and it looked effortless. It did not look like he had to work hard to finish his takedown at all. Yeah, he's in half guard here. There it is. Now he's running them out. Oh, nice.
able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Usman. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
Big ground and pound.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Oh, now the hook in the clinch by Hughes.
Great timing on that double leg.
All right, so an early takedown is true. So nice execution there, and perhaps an opportunity to get that patented ground and pound going from here.
This is where he's the best. He's one of the best ground and pound fighters we've seen in the UFC. He's gotten there early. Let's see if he can take full advantage of it. He's raining down ground and pound. If he doesn't move on the bottom, he's gonna get finished.
Looks like the referee could step in here. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Getting them out here. This is where he wants to be.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Hughes.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Good work from the top here by Hughes.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
90 seconds to go in the round. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Usman. Nicely done. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Using a lot of good movement.
Nice positional control here.
Oh, now he's gonna find himself in a little more danger.
Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Usman. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Usman's got his back yet again. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes. Oh, right into mount.
Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Usman. 10 seconds to go in the round.
Massive shot from the top.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Round 2 is next.
Hey, stop.
Take a seat. Breathe. Deep breath for me. Breathe. In through that nose, out through that mouth. All right? You good? Great round. All your takedown.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. All right, so the next round is underway. Will it be more of the same? And by that, I mean all of those strikes to the body. You gotta think at some point the opposition is gonna lower that guard or get finished.
And that's exactly... Oh, my God.
Oh, how about the judo toss there? Judo 101. You go here. How about the speed with which he is able to just toss his opponent to the mat?
The moment they came close, he knows, I got a fire in my hips, load you up and throw you. That's exactly what he did.
Hughes is now dealing with a cheek cuff. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Usman. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Hard ground and pound, some swelling now starting to appear. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Usman. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Hughes. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Throwing that jab, no good. Hughes gets the double leg takedown. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Oh, that looks tight. Oh, he's got a strong grip on that arm. I don't know.
He starts to extend the elbow.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it. Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Usman's in half guard.
Nice defense.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
You gotta address this now, because it's only going to get worse. Your opponent is not gonna let you off the hook. You've gotta move, you gotta change something to try to deter him from going to that spot.
Oh, now looking to posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Usman. Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard. Opened him right up.
Oh.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Hughes. Making all these shots count. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Round three next. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
can't wait on this guy, okay? Keep that head.
All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Usman shot is blocked. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here.
Oh, nice kick. Clinch position.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? That's a solid punch. That one definitely got through. Takedown defense holds up. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Enters in on the double leg.
Nice job blocking that punch.
Hughes gets stung by that leg kick.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Hughes is in half guard. All right, operating inside the closed guard now.
Nice shot lands from the bottom.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Constantly a moving target. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Hughes.
This is a terrible position.
We passed the midpoint here of the fight.
Need some work, guys.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
All right, relax for me, bud. Good. You're doing fine. Stay relaxed. Breathe.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Hughes. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Push off his head and posture.
Print the shirts, ground and pound.
It's good.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Usman's in half guard. Working out of the half guard here. Oh, he's got it locked in tight now.
Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Hughes. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. But at least staying busy on the bottom. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Usman. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Good round. That's what I'm talking about right there. Your punches look amazing. You're finding the way. You're connecting on his chin wherever you want. You're handling the wheel.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Well, there's a takedown attempt. No surprise that he would go for it there, but unable to get the fight to the ground.
Whenever your opponent knows that you're going to try to take him down, you have to disguise it. He did not disguise it. He tried to shoot a blind shot. It got defended as you would expect him to. Wow.
Nice judo toss for him there. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Just misses with the straight right. Ooh, pretty good uppercut. Just over 3 minutes to go. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Oh, he continues to attack the body yet again here, just as he did in the previous round. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Nice shot there by the champ.
All right, side control now. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Usman.
He's gonna start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle. Oh, it's getting tight.
He might get a finish here.
Let's work, come on.
That's tight. Oh, he got out.
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used his momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
Under 90 seconds to go. Relentless pressure from the top by Hughes.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Usman.
Beautiful transition.
Under 30 seconds.
He's got to start throwing now.
Well, he's got his back now. Lands with the ground and pound. Ten seconds to go in round 4. Hughes is able to make a nice transition there back into side control. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. Heading back to the corner now after a competitive round. And Usman's bleeding from the forehead a little bit, so we'll keep an eye on that as the fight continues. Hopefully the cut man can do his work and get it under control so it doesn't bleed down into the fighter's eyes. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Ready. Ready. Good.
5th and final round, forthcoming. Finds his range with the jab. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Nice. Nicely done.
Nice kick, yep. Beautiful body kick.
Takedown defense holds up.
Changing the position.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Usman. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through.
Now he's going full mount. Yep, gotta be very careful there.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
All right, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up widely now, and he continues to target that area wisely.
Well, when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad, but as he continues to target it, you can start to see it opening up. Look for him to continue to go down that route to try to get this victory. Oh, in the mouth!
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
All right, take your time, relax.
Usman's in half guard now. Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. 2 minutes now to go in the fight.
He's got to be careful here.
Good work from the top here by Hughes. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Usman's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Hughes. All right, looks like he's setting up for a finish here.
What a tight armbar.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. Was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse, and he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. Oh, wow. Oh.
Good work. I'm going to stand this up.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
20 seconds to go. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Close guard. Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. All back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. This fight is declared a split draw.
All right, so a lot of people like the challenger tonight, but it goes to the champion. Congratulations to the still UFC welterweight king, and gonna take a big effort, I would think, to dethrone this guy.
Yeah, he is just a great fighter. He does everything so well, and the confidence that he brings into the octagon on fight night is unmatched by anybody in this division.